Let's get to the action from the last street. As we saw it today, the benchmark indices have erased all the intraday gains, ending on a flat note. The Nifty closing at 11,269. The Sensex has gained over 60 points. If you look at the sectoral picture, PSU banks and FMCG stocks made some decent gains, but then you had realty, metals, media counters suffering with losses. Let's understand how the trading day panned out. Abha Bakana is joining us to walk us through today's trade. Abha, how did we look at the end of trade?
All right, markets today ending pretty much flat for the session. Still figuring out which way to go. We did see breadth looking a little better and a more broad-based recovery coming in. But overall, the gains were limited and we ended up pretty much flat. Banks, of course, were in focus, SBI and LIC. Now, this is exclusive on ET Now. Earlier in the day, we did hear that SBI would form a consortium to buy stake in Yes Bank. And later in the day, just after markets shut, in fact, Nayantara bringing us that exclusive news that SBI and LIC would take a 49% stake in Yes Bank. Yes actually closed up about 25% today on the news, and SBI also closed just up about 1% or so. More of the implications on SBI will be in focus, of course, as we analyze this over the next couple of days, but that's how really the markets digested that news today. We did see also some of the other private names like a Kotak in particular in action today. Union Bank also was on the move, and some of the other banking names like an IndusInd, RBL, etc. all also did see some buying coming in trade today. Pharma was the other pocket of activity with lots of newsmakers from Piramal Enterprises, Divi's, Cadilla. So we did see plenty of action coming in on the pharma pack, and we have been seeing some element of recovery there. IT also, and the recent recovery has seen some interest.